I'll wait for everybody to come in. I'm a little bit early. I did like a little test run because I've never done a live stream before. So, yeah. Make sure my hair looks okay. If anybody sees this after the fact, I hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren, if you don't know me. I'm not an expert in music in any way, shape, or form. I'm not an expert in singing. I just really enjoy listening to music and going to concerts. I'm lucky enough to have been able to go to many awesome concerts. I've seen a lot of bands. I love to discuss music. So today I was going to discuss some music. I'm gonna wait for people to come into the chat because part of it was to ask you guys questions about music that you guys like. So, um, but I wanted to discuss some obscure bands that maybe nobody's ever heard of before. So, I'll just wait for people to come in the chat. Because, well, I guess, okay, so I'll just go ahead. It doesn't work because I need to ask people questions. Okay. How do I go into the live chat? Bear with me, guys. Here we go. Hi, Jean. Hey. Okay, awesome. Bear with me. I've never gone live before. How are you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. So what I was going to do was I was going to run through a list of questions about like music and bands. And I know you know a lot about music. And then at the end, I was going to do a musical quiz with some questions. And then we'll have like a game that we're going to play. There is gambling involved. So if you are under 18, this is not the stream for you. Oh, Jean, did you leave? Did you get knocked out? What happened? What happened? Oh, okay. No worries. No worries. So I have a question for everybody out there. What is your go-to sing in the shower song? Like you're in the shower, you're belting it out. What song are you guys belting out? Hi, Zach. How are you? So my go-to shower song that I would sing, believe it or not, is "Sitting on the Dock of the Bay." Like that's what I would sing, or something super metal to piss off my roommates. That's why my roommate hates me, is because of my tattoos and the fact that I listen to metal and like thrash music. She does not like it. Oh, Jean, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. What song do you guys sing in the shower? Oh. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay, how about then, is the chat not working? Are you guys not able to put in your responses? That would be just about YouTube speed. Well then, okay, so let me do this one then. What is a song that you put it on and it makes you feel dangerous, like you're a badass motherfucker? Like you own the fucking room. Like this is my song. I have a few, but I'm interested in what songs get you guys pumped. Like I'm a badass motherfucker. I feel dangerous. I don't think my chat's working. Okay, well, for me, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a band called Thy Art Is Murder. The song Reign of Darkness. That is a pretty, I believe they're a Scottish heavy metal band. I know they have a new lead singer now, I believe. But if you don't know that band or that song, talk about feeling dangerous. Either that or anything Dimmu Borgir. Um, anything Dimmu Borgir. I saw them live too. They were on Sleep Token. Yes. Oh my God, I love Sleep Token. Emergence is one of my favorite songs. What's your favorite Sleep Token song? I don't know another song. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a band, a really old punk band called TSOL. They have a song called Code Blue. If you know that song, you know why that song would make you feel dangerous. It's basically about a necrophiliac. The song is from the perspective of a necrophiliac. I heard that song when I was like 15, and I thought, oh, nice, Rain. Oh, yeah, that's a really cool fucking song. Hell yeah. So I heard TSOL, Code Blue, when I was like 15, and the chorus is basically, I wanna F the dead. And I thought I was so edgy playing that, like walking around my house. I thought I was so edgy. I really like old punk music too, like Misfits, Distillers, they're not that old. But Tilt, I don't know if you guys know Tilt, it's a female fronted punk band. Amazing. Her vocals, amazing. Some other obscure bands. Have you guys ever heard of Dawn of Ashes? Amazing band. I saw them live. They opened for Dimmu Borgir. I had never heard of them before, Dawn of Ashes, that is. And that's a great way to see a band like that, never having heard of them, and then just walking in. Oh my God, they rocked. Fucking rocked. Dawn of Ashes, check them out. Another obscure band. I'm sure some of you guys have probably heard of him. He's not really a band, but Mortiz. Does anybody out there like Mortiz? He pretty much walked so Marilyn Manson could run. Not to say that Marilyn Manson stole anything from him, but Mortiz was like the original like dungeon synth rock. You know, like if you don't know what I'm talking about, the guy with the nose, he sings Parasite God, one of the best songs. Oh my gosh, that video. Another video I saw really young, but totally inspired me. Him walking through the streets with the ripped up stuff. He was like Marilyn Manson, but with the nose. So hell yeah. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about? Oh, so are there any songs that you put them on and you just feel like the main character? Not dangerous, but like the main character. For me, it's anything Gunship. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the band Gunship. They're out of the UK. They're like an 80s kind of dark synth pop band. Really cool, awesome videos. Really cool band, Gunship. I would check them out. Another band that a lot of people have probably heard of that's a little controversial that I actually enjoy is D. Antwoord. Does anybody listen to D. Antwoord? I don't listen to them so much anymore. That Zeph style of rap, I was really into it maybe 7 years ago. Now I listen to the more progressive stuff like the Sleep Token or Mastodon. Well, I've listened to Mastodon forever, but yeah, So let's talk about who is an artist or a band that everybody just loves that you'll probably get hate for, but you think is super overrated. Any band, like you think, this is gonna, like, if I say I can't stand this band, people are gonna like freak out. Because I have one that, I'm sorry, I cannot, I don't have a problem with these guys as people. It's just their actual music. I don't like their music. And they actually started out as punk. Taylor Swift. What about Taylor Swift? You think she's overrated? Thank you. Okay, first of all, let's talk about Taylor Swift. She used to write her own music. I believe that AI writes her music now. Let's start there. Taylor Swift. I love that. That made my day. That made my day. Taylor Swift. The fact that she's rich off of that stuff and those videos that those women make that are like total stans. Yeah. So one band that I think, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, I don't have a problem with them as people at all. They actually started out as punk and they switched it up. I'm not saying they sold out. I just don't like their music. I'm going to say it. Y'all are going to hate me, but the Goo Goo Dolls. I cannot. That, and I don't know forever to be true. Every time I hear that song, I get fucking nauseous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't with that song. And I'd give up forever to be true. Like, I can't. Sorry. Thank you for the hearts. So I'm really new at this live streaming. Something just popped up. I don't know what that means. Okay, it went away. What about, let's see, what is your guilty pleasure song? Like something that you would put on and like, you know, every word to that song, but you don't want your homeboys or your friends or your people to know that you get down with that song. I have a few. One for me is Hanson Mbop. Okay, still love that song. Mbop. I still get down to that. What's another one? There's a few, but that's definitely anything 80s and obscure. Like, I love it. No doubt, the whole Tragic Kingdom album is a guilty pleasure, okay? Some people love No Doubt, some people hate No Doubt. Oh, thank you. Some people love them, some people. You can love Gwen Stefani or hate Gwen Stefani. She's an amazing singer, a talented stage presence, an awesome woman. The song she did was sublime. I love Gwen Stefani, okay? And I will still put on Tragic Kingdom, dance in the kitchen, make brunch, and sing every song, every word to every song on that album. That is a great album. As you can tell, I'm a little bit older. I listen to the older music. I do like a lot of the newer stuff. I'm not super familiar with a lot of the newer stuff. Surprisingly, I listen to a lot of different things. I listen to a lot of trappy rap, like Young Dolph, Fat Nick, Suicide Boys, stuff like that. Which it's surprising, and I embarrass my neighbors, I'm sure, and my roommates, because I'll just bust out with the rap. Seeing like a tattooed goth chick, like getting down rapping along with Prof or something, it's always fun. So, yeah. So, go to sad song. What song, if you're feeling down, if you're upset, what's the song you're gonna go to? For me, it's probably gonna be Marilyn Manson, Man That You Fear. That's a really good song. Marilyn Manson, Man That You Fear. I like that song. That's actually from a book. The video is from a book, or I'm sorry, a short story called The Lottery. I forgot who wrote that. But if you know a lot about Marilyn Manson and that music video, it's actually from the short story The Lottery. So, speaking of The Lottery, I actually have a game set up depending on how many people end up showing up. And if it's just me and you hanging out, that's cool too. I got a bunch of lottery tickets and I was going to play a game with musical trivia and ask some like random questions and then let you guys pick numbers. And then like, let's say you pick number 8. I open it and there's like a little message and a lottery ticket in there. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I was expecting more people because the live was going to be like questions and answers. I was going to ask you guys questions to get to know everybody better. So, I'll just stay on live. We can hang out. I'll probably just go like smoke a cigarette. Tell me about a band that you really like that you don't think I've ever heard of. Because I know a lot about music. I want to hear a band that nobody's ever heard of. I mean, that somebody thinks I've never heard of. Sup, Slipknot fan. Oh my God, I'm so glad. Acid Bath. Oh God, I just ordered an Acid Bath t-shirt. You'll see it. It's got a red clown with the clown hat. Literally just ordered it. I thought I was going to be here in time for the live stream. Rest in peace, dude. No, I love Acid Bath. How about Corrosion and Conformity? Anybody know Corrosion and Conformity? That's kind of in the same vein. I don't know if I'm allowed to smoke on. I don't know if I'm allowed to smoke. I'm gonna. Okay. Lucky Strikes, filtered. One of your favorite bands? Dude, Slipknot, I knew you had awesome taste in music. I better put this out. I don't want to get in trouble. It's not worth it. I knew you had awesome Corrosion and Conformity. Hell yeah. What about Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum? You get down with Sleepy Time? If you get down with Sleepy Time, oh my God. If you even know who they are, whoa, almost tripped. 10 points right there. Sorry. And then we were just talking about Mortiz a little while ago. I love Mortiz. I was talking about how Mortiz walked so Marilyn Manson could run. Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum. They were a progressive band. Actually, I heard they got back together. They were a progressive band that broke up. They would like play their own homemade instruments and play off key and stuff. They're really cool. What's that called? Lord of the Morning Star. That's a good song. The Dark-Headed Adversary of Humanity. Crazy band. Sleepy Time. If you've never heard of Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum and you like really progressive, you've never heard of them before. Okay, if you like progressive, interesting, off-key, like rock, I don't like to talk religion. It's a little bit satanic, do I know Iron Monkey? No, I've never heard of Iron Monkey. What kind of music? For the record, I am not satanic at all. I like music that might be considered satanic. I am not. Iron Monkey, yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of them. Speaking of which, did y'all know that Incubus, if anybody listens to Incubus, they start out as hardcore British sludge metal. That sounds, I'm going to write that down. Iron Monkey. I'm going to just check that out. Well, okay, sludge metal. I mean, really getting into British bands, but not so much the metal. Like, I like, what are they called? Fountains DC. Oh my God, they're really good. That's a really good band. They're damn good. I'm going to check them out. Oh, what is it? Iron Monkey. I'm going to have to check that out, dude. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, I am not a music expert by any means. I just love music. I love going to concerts. Iron Monkey, Bad Year. That's the song. Let me write that down. Bad Year. Speaking of which, there's a British band. I cannot remember their name. Rats is in their name because it reminded me of the NoFX song, Rats in the Hallway. They sound like a newer, fresher Rancid. And I love Rancid Transplants. God, what is this? Rats in the Something. They're really good though. British punk. Yeah. So like I was saying in the beginning, I'm not an expert on music. I've got to go to a lot of concerts. I love music, all kinds of music. Oldies music, trap, rap, hip hop. The only music I'm not like a huge fan of is some country or like Taylor Swift, like we talked about before. I don't hate any music, to each their own. I don't have any hate for any music. There's just things like I won't put on. But there is, like I was saying, there is a song that I cannot stand, and it is the goddamn Goo Goo Dolls. And I'd give up forever to teach you. Yes, I want your salvation. Whoa. Rats in the Hallway. If you don't know that song by Rancid, that is a great song. Heck yeah. Rats in the Hallway. That's a really good song. Okay. So let's talk about. Well, now that you're here, Slipknot. Okay. We were talking about. Oh, let's talk about who is your rock star crush. Okay. Like. Any rock star musician only, no celebrities, rock star musician, okay? For me, it's two, okay? It's a tie between Peter Steele, rest in peace, or Lejeune Witherspoon, lead singer of Seven Dust. Yeah, I agree. Eclectic taste, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't like to be put in a box. Like, so many people are like, well, you can't be goth, you can't be punk, you can't be this, you can't be that. I'm whatever I call myself and represent myself. What does that mean? Crush, let me think. Oh, crush, yeah, duh. Angie, like Angela Gossow, she's fucking hot. And then, like I was saying, Lejeune Witherspoon from Seven Dust. Oh my God, and he aged really well. If you can't think of a crush, tell me who you think is an overrated band or singer. Either a crush or overrated. Go to one extreme or the other. Look at this cool shirt I got today. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, jeez. It says, let me see if I can move the phone. It says, I fully intend to haunt people when I die, and I have a list. Sorry, I just got that today, so I was excited. I forgot I had ordered it. I love that, like late night ordering stuff. John Witherspoon is that? Yeah. He is the granddad in Boondocks. Good call, dude. But LaJean Witherspoon is the lead singer of Seven Dust, and oh my God, he is a beautiful man. Beautiful man. Welcome, Nigel Grimm. Hi, welcome in. And if anybody doesn't know me, my name is Lauren. I'm just a chick here that likes to talk music, listen to music, spread some kindness and love. You know, I don't know. It's nice to see you guys. The singer of Ginger, yes. Angela Gasso. Okay, Angela Gasso, gorgeous, and the lead singer Ginger. I get chills when I watch her scream. Her and Mafra, I don't know how you say her name, but the girl with the hair, I get chills just seeing her thumbnails. Oh my God. I can't watch her because I get jealous. I'm gonna be honest, I can't watch her because I get jealous because I'm like, where did I go wrong in my life? I should have started singing earlier. I smoke too much though. But yeah. So anybody out there, who do you think is an overrated band or you're sick of hearing about or you don't understand how they got famous? Oh, another one, no hate, no shade, but Beyonce. Beyonce. I have no problem with her personally, but like maybe back in the day, Bills. Okay, I might have gotten down to it, but I don't know. A little overrated. A little bit. And we heard Taylor Swift earlier. Overrated, yeah. Or overrated artist, or somebody you're just like sick of hearing that's been played to death. And what? Let's see. Oh, let me do soundtracks. And then is anybody familiar with Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the Adult Swim show? I think it still airs. I don't know if it still airs, but I believe it was for the movie. They put out a soundtrack. Green Day, thank you. I didn't want to say it. Green Day. Periphery, is that a band? I think I've heard of Periphery. Green Day, 100% overrated. Hi, Jean. Welcome back, sweetie. Yeah, Green Day Periphery. I think I've heard of Periphery. They're like new metal, right? Yeah, Green Day, 100% overrated. Okay. Wake me up when September ends. Don't get me wrong. As a kid, I bought Dookie. Everybody bought the Dookie album. I'm not a musician. I don't make money off of music. I can't talk shit, but I'm a little bit overrated, and I'm a little bit sick of hearing them. Yes. Oh my God. I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Meatwad. Meatwad is my favorite. Their soundtrack is really good. I think it's for the movie, but you got Mastodon, Linoleum Knife, crazy awesome fucking song. And then you got The Chosen. We are the chosen. Talk about main character songs, dude. If you want to feel like a badass, that song, we are the chosen. And then who else is on that soundtrack? Oh, and then I want candy. Give me something, dick. Like the little kid that raps. Speaking of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, you dare to question the words of the mighty Jimmy. Speaking of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, kind of in the same vein, somebody who I think is underrated is Brendan Small, the guy who makes Metalocalypse. He made that show Home Movies. If you guys remember Coach McGurk, I just found out that Death Clock is on tour with Amon Amarth, but they're going to San Diego. So your girl ain't gonna make it to San Diego. I live in Chicago. So, but that would be a cool tour if anybody likes Death Clock. Carl, yes, you like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I am like a 15-year-old boy. The shit that I like and the shit that I listen to, the shit that I'm into, like that's why I don't get along with people my age at all. I don't fit in. They think I'm obnoxious and annoying because I don't fit in. I watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force and I listen to, see the scene when you want yes, dude. I could watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force all day. And I love how, what's his name? Frylock is like, okay, his voice is sexy as fuck, first of all. Sexy as fuck, but he's like the voice of wisdom in a totally, completely chaotic world. Carl's my favorite. And I live in Chicago, so there's people where I live, constituents, that sound just like Carl. Hey, what are you doing? Family Guy, yes, Family Guy is another good one. Hey, what are you doing? Get off my property. What are you doing? And I always think of that. I always think of Carl. Family Guy is good. I like Seth MacFarlane. I really like Family Guy because I don't like to offend people, and he's not afraid to offend people and laugh about it. So I feel like it's a safe thing. I can like laugh about it. I haven't watched Family Guy in a long time, but that was my shit back in the day. Coffee, by the way. Cheers. I don't drink alcohol, but I drink coffee all day long. All day long. Okay, so somebody give me a band that you think I've never heard of. How many times have I told you to stay out of my freaking pool? What's my star sign? I'm an Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Gemini, that's why we get along. Hi, Gemini. The twins. Gemini's the twins. My oldest kids are twins. Oh, I know. I have not heard of them. Nigel, you stumped me again. Let me write that down. We are both star signs. Nigel, what kind of music is that? That sounds cool. I bet you have really good taste in music. Everybody who subscribes to me has really good taste in music. Unless you listen to, and I don't know where I'm to teach you. And they have those TikTok styles. Remember my mom in the 90s? And then that song plays. Fellow Gemini, what? Yeah, that's the twins, Gemini. My oldest, crazy story real quick. My oldest are twins. They're 19 years old. And their father, he passed away, rest in peace. He was a Gemini. And it was crazy because he was a Gemini and I got pregnant. They told me I'd never have kids. And I got pregnant really young. And like I said, he was a Gemini and I had twins. So, but they're old. They're on their own. So they grown. One of them is in the Army, actually. Yeah. And anybody else out there, Army veterans, thank you so much for your service. I don't really talk politics or religion here or anything. I know I did earlier about how I say I'm not satanic, but I don't want to, I want to keep this a fun, light, airy music type space. 53 birthday. Yay. Oh my God, it's your birthday today? Oh my God, happy birthday. I don't know how to do stickers and stuff, but I would send you a sticker through here. Happy birthday, Nigel. Let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nigel. Happy birthday to you. And you're spending it with me? That's awesome, dude. My birthday passed in February because I'm an Aquarius. I spent it alone eating a grilled cheese and tomato soup. Yeah, of course, dude. Hell yeah. When I got past 40, I was like, I'm not celebrating getting older. I'm happy to be alive every day. But hell yeah. Do you want to tell us how old you are? Or no, you don't have to. Dave Brubeck Quartet. Never heard of them, Gene. You got me stumped. Dave Brubeck. What kind of music? Quartet. I got to check that out. I love new music. Love it. Yup, grilled cheese, dude. Grilled cheese and tomato soup, that is where it's at. I can't have one without the other, and it can't be no fancy. Like, I see these videos on YouTube, like, oh, this posh grilled cheese with the grilled caramelized onions and the... No, just give me a regular-ass grilled cheese, tomato soup, dip it. But... So some people that subscribe to me know me in your life, and they know that I'm like what do you call that? I'm an extroverted introvert. Let me plug in my phone. Hopefully it doesn't knock me off the stream. I'm an extroverted introvert, so I did not go out to celebrate my birthday. I don't go out to celebrate. I just listen to music and stay in my own lane. Jazz. Oh, hell yeah, jazz group. Good starter album is Time Out. All right, I'm going to check that out. I like jazz. I like jazz. I can do the jazz. Okay. So, this is going to be kind of corny. You guys are going to think I'm so fucking corny right now. Okay. Let's back it up. Does anybody, while you guys have me on live, does anybody have any questions or anything they want to ask me, or like any questions, any questions or anything before I get really hokey and like corny? Because I thought we could play a game. I'll give you guys a minute. Oh, I got a question. What is your go-to favorite movie genre? That's a good question. Okay, so I I have a weird attention span, and something has to really capture my attention. Like, I'm music all day long. I listen to music. I'm on YouTube for music. I'm not going to sit there and watch movies. But I like thrillers, anything really obscure. I like horror. I like B movies. I like exploitation movies. I like 70s movies. Um, some of my favorite movies are Lady Sings the Blues. Don't talk about that because it's going to be in the quiz later if you know anything about that movie. Butterfly Effect is one of my all-time favorite movies. What else? Let's see. Natural Born Killers is one of my favorite movies. The Craft is one of my favorite movies. Any movie, okay, and like the original Scream is a great movie. Any movie that I've watched and it made me think and it left an impression on me, I love it. Pan's Labyrinth, that's another one. What's his name? Guillermo. I can't think of the director's name. His movies are great. I saw the Butterfly Cinema. Hell yeah, Slip. Oh my God. Did you know there's 2 endings to that? I did not know there was 2 endings. Do I watch Euphoria? No, I don't, but I think I should. Um, I was the fat kid, so I know there's like a character in there that was like a fat girl, but I think I should. Thank you, Guillermo del Toro. I love that director. So I used to have from Pan's Labyrinth the character with the hands and the skin character in the chair. I used to have a lot of characters, horror characters. Long story short, I had a bad drug problem and I lost everything, my house, all my stuff. But I used to have a ton of horror characters. I don't know why I did it like that because they were on the shelf. And I had the Pan's Labyrinth character. Season finale on Sunday, Euphoria. Does that stream on like a service? I'm not good with like streaming services and stuff. I have 2 roommates. They have streaming services. I pretty much listen to music on YouTube and watch documentaries. But like I was saying, I had the horror, you know, the guy, she's at the feast. HBO. Okay. I think we might have HBO. My one roommate has everything. Like all that streaming stuff. I'm not technologically or digitally inclined, as they say. But Euphoria sounds like a cool show. And I also had horror figures from like Evil Dead, Dead Alive. Oh my God, all that stuff. I had Elvira figures, all sorts of stuff, dude. I love old horror. Love old horror movies. I actually was lucky enough. Yes, the guy with the eyeballs in his hands and the flesh. And he sat in a chair and he came with a plate. You know when she's at the feast and she's not supposed to eat and she grabs the grapes, talking about Pan's Labyrinth? And he puts the eyeballs in his hands? Yes, I used to have that figure. I watched a boatload of documentaries. Yes, my favorite documentary genre. So I like all kinds. I really like horror ones, like the one about Cropsey. That was a great documentary. I like true horror documentaries. I like documentaries about like orphanages. I was adopted. I was an orphan. So I like to watch documentaries about orphanages. This is going to sound horrible. I like to watch documentaries about people who have like overcome things, like that guy who fell, I saw it years ago, 127 hours or whatever, the guy who fell down the crevice and had to be amputated, because it puts it into perspective. First of all, you're learning something. Second of all, like my life could be so much fucking harder. But I prefer to watch something that teaches me, or anything about plants or nature. Plants or nature, I will watch that all day long. Like, I want to learn about capybaras and chinchillas. Like, I love animals. So any kind of documentary, like, I'm going to watch that. Any kind of documentary. But it captures my attention. James Franco. Yes, that's right. It was James Franco. That movie was so intense. I had to watch it in 2 parts. So like I was going to say earlier was I was lucky enough to work at a video store right at the turn of like late 99, right when VHS is going to DVD. So I know about a lot of movies. Have I seen I Shouldn't Be Alive there? Yes, I love those. I Shouldn't Be Alive, The 1,000 Ways to Die. I'm obsessed with death. That's why I call myself goth. Dude, okay, I don't know if you saw my other video, but like that's a Ouija planchette. Okay, I call that my cell phone to the dead. Anything about death, I love Faces of Death, Traces of Death. I'm not gonna say I love gore. I don't like gore anymore, but I used to like all that stuff. But there Shouldn't Be Alive, The 1,000 Ways to Die. What's the other one? It used to be on like Spike. Do you guys remember Spike, that channel, if you lived in America? And they had people doing stupid shit, like the girl that fried in the tanning bed, and the dude that like put the rubber band on his sausage to make it look bigger, and then it like cut off his circulation. Like interesting deaths, just like that channel on here, Caitlin Doherty, the mortician. Love that channel. Anything about death, dying, Morbid facts, that is my bread and butter. I love being fucking morbid. I love learning about morbid. Not being mean or disgusting or gross, but like deliciously morbid, like that is my thing. What's another good show like that? Let's see. Waitress, how's the pie? so, so what are some other good 80s movies? Some crazy, oh my God, I've seen so many. So I was a type of kid, obviously 80s, 90s latchkey kids. James Franco was here. Yes, he was, exactly. So I was allowed to see a lot of rated R movies and a lot of movies I probably shouldn't have. So I got to see a lot of really cool 80s movies. If you're new here, if you're just joining us, my name's Lauren. We're just chatting about music. Probably do a game in a little bit, depending. Okay, does anybody, so where was I? Let's see. Oh, I want you guys to try to stump me again with a band I think I've never heard of. You know what? So James Franco was Harry Osborn the name of the character in 127 Hours? I saw that movie so long ago. I actually worked at the video store when that movie came out, and I got to see the screeners like before they were released to the public. That was a sweet perk of that job. Like movies and music and. Like, I'm a huge, this is very controversial. I'm a huge Tarantino fan. I love Quentin Tarantino movies. Jackie Brown, masterpiece. Pulp Fiction, nobody can fuck with Pulp Fiction. Great. Oh, the Spider-Man movies. Okay. I don't know if I've seen those. Okay, I've seen those a long time ago. I've seen the ones with Tobey Maguire. Yes, I saw the ones with Tobey Maguire. I saw the Spider-Man movies a long time ago. So I'm a boy mom. I have a lot of sons. I'm not going to say how many, and all different ages. I have a lot of sons. Their dad passed away. And then, as some of you know, my youngest dad, he cheated on me, and we're separated. Whatever. But I've never actually sat down and watched the Spider-Mans. Usually, like it's the background. I can't. It's got to like really grab my attention. But that's really interesting. I'll have to check those out, the Spider-Mans. Wait, is that the one with the guy with the arms, the James Franco and that one actor, and he had like the octo arms? That was a good one. That was a really good one. I love comic book movies. Like The Crow, the original Crow. As some of you saw in my post, the original Crow, that is a great movie. That's from a graphic comic book. The guy who wrote that, actually, his his fiance died in a drunk driving crash. And he wrote that reverse, obviously roles reverse because Eric is a guy who's killed, but he wrote that when his fiance died. I believe she was killed by a drunk driver. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember. But in that movie, The Crow, the little girl, she's got the ponytail with the undercut. Dude, I rocked that in like 1995. So hard. Yeah, the Doc Ock, Spider-Man 2, yes. So I've seen that. Saw the original trilogy. Yes, The Crow, one of my favorites. The original trilogy in the cinema. That's fucking cool as hell. So another thing is I used to be a certified projectionist. So I got to put the reels together when you go to the movie theater. You get to splice it and stuff. So I got to see a lot of movies that way. But it was again like from 1998 to like 2002. Brandon Lee, yes. Bless him. God rest his soul. Thank you. Donnie Darko, love that movie. Can I tell you something? When that movie Donnie Darko came out, I was 15 or 16, and I love Jake Gyllenhaal, and I love the bunny mask. I did not understand what it was about, and I had to watch it like 3 times to fully understand. God, Patrick Swayze, that's such a good movie. Watching it now as an adult, it's like, oh my God. But yes, Donnie Darko, great movie. I agree. They did ruin this. They did ruin it. And you know, a lot of people know this, but the guy who accidentally shot him, that actor, he's an amazing guy. He was never the same after that. He was never the same. Like that fucked him up. That fucked him up. I don't know what that means. Real change. Is that a band or a movie? But I couldn't even imagine being in a movie and you're doing a scene and you shoot somebody and they literally die. Like, literally die. That's horrible. Like in Fight Club. Oh, I see. Like in Fight Club with the real change. Yes. Exactly. Dude, that was such a fun job because I was like 16, 17, and I was a punk ass kid, and my manager was an alcoholic, or the owner was like an alcoholic loser dude, whatever. He was like a wife beater piece of shit. So what I would do was like I would splice shit in there that I shouldn't, like Dimmu Borgir videos or like shit that I shouldn't, because I took a class and I knew how to. I had access to a dark room and film, so I could make my own film and I could splice shit in there, or I could. Obviously, if you're the projectionist, you could pick what commercials and previews go in. So I was able to pick what commercials, or I could slip shit in there and stuff. And we actually had a guy that worked there. And when Spider-Man came out, actually, funnily enough, when Spider-Man came out, we had a guy that worked there that would steal the big reels, the big projection reels, and he would sell them to other theaters for like $1,000 a reel. And these are like $5,000 reels. And he got away with it for a while because, like I said, the owner was kind of an alcoholic, wife beating piece of shit. So, yeah. Fight Club, that is a really good movie. Have you ever heard of the band? I asked this earlier and nobody really said anything. Has anybody ever heard of the band D. Antwoord? What's bizarre is Bruce Lee's first shout out to I know about Bruce Lee and his dad. Yes, that to me is crazy. So what he said was, what's so bizarre is that in Bruce Lee's Fist of Fury, his character is shot on set and 20 years later it happened to his son for real. Yes, and I did know that, and so interesting. That is why maybe it's the Aquarius in me, but I find connections in things like so much. Things are connected, serendipity. That's why, what was the band called? What? Now I forgot. What band? Now I forgot. See, okay, I don't want to diagnose myself on camera, but I tend to jump. Some people might call it ADHD. To what I mentioned. Which one? I don't remember now. Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum. So there's a few. There's D. Antwoord. That is DIE. ANTWORD. They're controversial band, D. Antwoord. They are Zeph. They're like African. They're video. You probably heard that song. I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. D. Antwoord's. Yes. Oh my God. I love D. Antwoord music. Okay. So can I tell you a funny story? I love animals. Okay. And I had a long-haired Syrian hamster, and I named her Yolandi Visser after the lead singer of D. Antwoord. If you know, you know. And she has a haircut. Yolandi Visser has a haircut. Yes. She has a haircut where it's cut short and then long. And my little baby, Yolandi, her hair grew just like that. It was short, and then it was long here and long at her butt. And it was so perfect that her name was Yolandi Visser. I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. They have a song about ninjas. Yes, they do. His name is Ninja. They have a lot of songs. Banana Brain, you're the apple of my eye. Oh my, I know so many D. Antwoord songs. Samurai, yeah, I think Samurai. His name is Ninja. Her name is Yolandi Visser. They're one of my all-time favorite bands. Controversial, people hate them. There's that one movie they had, Chappie. I thought it was cute when it came out. I don't know. I'm not part of their personal life. I know they were accused of like child abuse with their son Toki. My son's name is Toki too, but that's another thing. He's named after Toki Wartooth from Death Clock, though. My son. Yes, I did name my son after Toki Wartooth from Death Clock. But anyhow, speaking of Death Clock, any other Death Clock fans out here? So I was saying earlier, I just found out that Death Clock and Amon Amarth are going on tour, but it's in California. I'm in Chicago. Your girl's in Chicago. But I love Amon Amarth. If you guys have ever seen Amon Amarth live, first of all, I saw them and I was really pregnant, and that was awesome, and people were so fucking cool at that show. I didn't mosh, obviously, but that was a great show. I love Amon Amarth. The 2023 movie was perfect. Yes, Chappie, yes. I love that movie, Chappie. People hate it. People hate D. Antwoord. I separate the art from the artist. If you know me, that is one thing you know about me. I separate the art from the artist. I'm sorry. If you're a piece of shit, I draw a line at certain things, but like, I don't know. I'm not in their personal life. Death Clock. I love Death Clock. Do anything for Death Clock. Do anything for Death Clock. Okay, I'm not going to sing Death Clock, but Metalocalypse. No, the show is called Metalocalypse. The band is called Death Clock. Okay, the show, Metalocalypse, it's about a band called Death Clock. It's a common misconception, though. Mermaider. I love Become a Gear, too. I almost got a gear tattoo. And speaking of which, Brendan Small, the creator of that show and Home Movies, does anybody remember Home Movies from back in the day with Coach McGurk, his show before Metalocalypse? And if you guys don't watch Metalocalypse, that is a great show. Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. I love going out in public and quoting him, and people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I do cocaine! Like, just in the middle of the theater, and people just fucking look at you. So strong. Murder face. And every Mother's Day, I always think of the Christmas episode where they, and I posted that in one of my posts too. I always think of the episode where their moms are all visiting them and stuff. I fucking, oh my God, I love Metalocalypse. Like I was saying, so that's another thing. I watch documentaries and I watch like Family Swim, animated stuff, anything that's like funny. Yeah, documentaries. Like I said, the movie, it's really got to capture. I like fantasy movies though too, like Labyrinth, Legend, those 80s fantasy movies. There's this really, speaking of which, there's this really cool channel. I don't know if you guys watch it. I don't want to promote like AI. It's called Gloom Stomper, but they have yes, Coach McGurk. Yes. What's his name? John Benjamin. He does the voice. John H. Benjamin. Yes. Lord of the Rings. What about Lord of the Rings? Is that a movie you like? Yes. I love Lord of the Rings. I love the whole trilogy. The book, that's a great book too. And that's a movie I can sit for. I can actually sit and watch. And I got to see those in the theater. I got to go in totally fresh. So I didn't know anything about Lord of the Rings. I knew nothing. And I went in totally fresh and I got to see those in the theater. That is an experience. It's not even a movie. That is an experience. That and Harry Potter. Everybody was talking about Harry Potter. I went into that fresh. Oh, you're saying Lord of the Rings is great. Dude, I agree 100%. Like everybody, like I said, everybody's Lord of the Rings. And I went into that fresh and blown away. That is a movie I can sit through. I can sit through all the Lord of the Rings. That and the Harry Potters. I love it. I got to see the Harry Potters in the theater too. I was really blessed to see the Harry Potter theaters. The Harry Potter in theaters. Ugh. So, do you guys want to play a game? This is going to be kind of hokey. Wait, what about the new Kong and Godzilla movies? Okay, so yeah, so I have seen those. I do like those. I do like the Kong and Godzilla movies. I do. I waited a long time. So I worked at the movie theater when the Jack Black Kong came out. I think that's was in a Jack Black. I love Jack Black. And Naomi Watts. And that was a really good one. I do like the action movies like that. I like it's got to be like really, really action-packed. Another good one from back in the day is, I think it's called Bruce Willis. I love any Bruce Willis movies. But do you guys remember the Bruce Willis movie called Hostel? Where Benjamin Foster plays the bad guy with the black hair. He looks like Trent Reznor. That's a great movie. I was pretty fresh. Yes. Oh, I love the old 80s animations. Yes. I have one. I have I have two of them, I think. Or am I getting confused? No, I have the Star Wars, the Ewoks animation, and then I have the Lord of the Rings, the old animations too. I miss the crazy stuff that came out around 3:30 Adult Swim. The infomercials, Too Many Cooks. Yes. And remember the heart she hollered, that creepy old lady? The heart she hollered. And then she was like all creepy looking and shit at 3 a.m. after you just smoked a bowl. I hated seeing that shit, dude. Like, I'm trying to go to sleep and you're showing me this creepy old lady with blood in her mouth. Yeah, dude, I loved going in fresh Lord of the Rings. Yeah, so Adult Swim, I subscribed to their YouTube channel. There's actually, so like I was saying, there's a YouTube channel here called Gloom Stomper, and I don't really like to promote AI, but he does AI really cool fantasy shorts. Another cool channel that I like to watch is Deadbug Says for true crime. He is very cuff. Yes. Not Hostel, so not Hostel. So Hostel like the hotel, but Hostel like Hostile, the Bruce Willis one. Is it Hostage or Hostel? It's the one with Ben Foster where he's got the black hair, but I do love the movie Hostel too with the backpackers. But there's two Hostel movies. Another movie I really want to recommend, if anybody likes Joaquin Phoenix, I love Joaquin Phoenix. He can do no wrong. I love him as a man, as an actor. He's talented. He's smart. Don't get me started on Joaquin Phoenix. But another great movie a lot of people haven't seen saw the first Godzilla movie, that reboot. Same. I didn't think I saw the reboot. Oh gosh darn it, what was I saying? That's okay. Um, when you say the first Godzilla movie, do you mean like the original? Like original? Oh, I remember what I was saying. Like the old school one. I love the old school horror movies. Buffalo Soldiers. Yes. Wait, that's a movie, right? That sounds familiar. You know another good movie that I really like to mend, if you guys like Joaquin Phoenix, like I was saying, as a Joaquin Phoenix fan, and not a lot of people have seen it, is, and before I tell you, it stars Vince Vaughn, Janine Garofalo. Vince Vaughn is a serial killer with a cowboy hat. Janine Garofalo is an FBI agent. It's called Clay Pigeons. 2000s Godzilla. Yeah, I was smoking a lot of weed back then. I saw that in the theater, probably stoned as fuck. I do kind of remember it though. But I don't know if anybody's ever seen that movie Clay Pigeons with Joaquin Phoenix. His name is, what is his name in it? Clay something in it? Clay Pigeons in it? Um, it's just like a really campy, dark comedy. It's from 1998. And not a lot of people have ever seen that movie. Oh, Buffalo Soldiers, a Joaquin Phoenix movie. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Buffalo Soldiers. I'm going to have to write that down. You stumped me on a Joaquin Phoenix movie. Buffalo Soldier. Every time I see that word, I'm sorry, I think of that song. Buffalo Soldier. I'm going to have to check that movie out. So yeah, Vince Vaughn. So Clay Pigeons is like a campy. It's a really campy movie. Vince Vaughn, like I said, he's a serial killer cowboy. It's set in like the desert. I think it's in Utah. It's a really cool movie. When people would come to my video store and they're like, let me just, like, give me something I've never seen that's going to knock my socks off. That, and then the movie with John Cusack, what is that called? Identity. Do you guys remember that movie, Identity, with John Cusack with the handprint? Jarhead. I couldn't make it through Jarhead with Jake Gyllenhaal. I have a lot of family. Okay, I have a lot of family in the military, and my son's in the military. I have the utmost respect for everybody in the military who served, died, and I can't watch the military movies or any of it. Like Saving Private Ryan was a great movie, although like I couldn't make it through Jarhead. It's just it hits too close to home for me. But like Deer Hunter, all those, like I love those kinds of movies. I like Con Air with John Cusack. Hell yeah, that is a great movie. Con Air, that is a great movie. John Cusack is a great actor. He is a great actor. I love John Cusack. If you guys have never seen Identity, and it's got that guy, that heavyset guy that does the eye thing really quickly like that, I think he's in that. It's one of those movies, I'm not going to ruin it. It's got a twist. But Identity, the cover, it's got a handprint. And it's the one, Amanda Peet, gorgeous woman. She's in that. I highly recommend that movie. A lot of my movie knowledge is from like the late 90s and early millennium. But that's a great movie. Army movies are too visceral. It's not that they're too visceral. I like things that are visceral. It's not that they're too visceral. I don't want to sound like an asshole. I'm a very empathetic person, and I feel for the soldiers, especially ones that didn't choose to be there, that were drafted. I've had a lot of, like I said, I had a lot of family in the Army and the military, and I have utmost respect. I don't mind the gore. It's just, I got to be in the mood. I just put myself so much in their shoes that like that's somebody's son on the front lines. Like that's somebody's little boy. And I'm specifically talking about the people who were drafted that didn't choose to be there, that were forced to fight and make those sacrifices. And I can't get past that. I don't know. I have to really be in the mood. I just have to really be in the mood for that. And lately, like, I'm just like all about the music. Like the movies and stuff is cool, but I'm just all about the music. I want to listen to music and like dance around and go to concerts. But like I'll watch some Fight Club. Some people probably enjoy war. Yep. Some people do. Some people do enjoy war. And some people profit from it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably I probably take the wrong route. It's not that I turn a blind eye to it. I don't know. Maybe I do turn a blind eye to it. I just try not to think about it besides like my family members and stuff. Because I have family stationed in Japan and Germany, all over the place. So I get updates and stuff from them. But I'm not like political or anything. What's funny is somebody left a comment. Oh my gosh, this is the only like political thing I'm going to say. But somebody left a comment on one of my videos about me being I'm obviously a Kamala Harris voter. Okay. First of all, bold of you to assume I'm an American citizen. I am, but still. Definitely not. I think, I don't want to get political, but I'm not. No. So I just think it's funny. Some of the comments people leave are just really, really funny. There's more profit. Yeah, exactly. That's what it all comes down to. It's like the Black Sabbath song, War Pigs, explains it perfectly. Like Lieutenant Dan and Forrest Gump. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh my God, an amazing man. Rest in peace to his son, Gary Sinise. Rest in peace to his son. Gary Sinise, an amazing man, Lieutenant Dan band. But exactly, Slipknot fan. I'll read that. It says, like Lieutenant Dan and Forrest Gump, he wanted to die on the battlefield. Exactly. But like I was saying, it's like the song War Pigs. Politicians, what is it? Politicians have themselves away. They only started the war. Gary Sinise is a badass. He is a badass and amazing person. His son just recently died. That's why I was saying rest in peace to his son. Same with Martin Short. His daughter recently took her life. Rest in peace. Like, I know some of us struggle with mental health issues. I struggle with mental health issues. So, like, I understand. But yes. But like I was saying, yeah, like that song War Pigs totally encapsulates how I feel about it. And it's all about money, but let's move on to something a little lighter. So I got some lottery tickets. This is what the gambling part was. If you guys saw my posts, I got some lottery tickets, okay? And oh my God, Tommy Lee Jones' daughter died too? I am so sorry. I did not know that. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I did not know that. When did she die? Like, I don't really watch the news that much. I like live by my algorithm. I'm going to be honest. I live by my algorithm. Jesus, now I feel bad. A while back. Oh gosh. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Okay, Tommy Lee Jones. Let's talk about Tommy Lee Jones for a minute. He is an amazing actor. Cool ass dude. Sexy as fuck, dude. Pockmarks on the face do it for me so much. Like, I love that. Like, messed up teeth, pockmarks, character in a man. Oh my God. That shit does it for me. But can we talk about, I have heard from so many people that he is a straight asshole in real life. No Country for Old Men, that's a great fucking movie. With the gun, that, oh my God, when I first saw that movie, the air gun, that technology, boof, that blew my mind. That blew my mind. I thought that was so cool. Now I've got the lottery ticket song from Family Guy stuck in my head. And No Country for Old Men is one of my favorite movies. Yes, No Country for Old Men, that's a great movie. Like I was saying, when that movie came out, I was so blown away by that weapon. It's not even a gun. It is a kettle something. I've only seen that movie like twice. Like I said, my attention span. Yes. He used that brake locks too. Yes. I saw it 3 times in cinema. Nice. I like how you say cinema. Are you from the UK, Slipknot fan? I have a lot of friends, subscribers, fans, people that I know from the UK. I want to go to the UK so bad. Yeah, No Country for Old Men. I'll never forget the haircut he had. It's a stun gun, yeah, but it like shot air, so it didn't leave a bullet. As somebody who likes true crime and shit, it's like, yeah, wasn't it? Like I said, I've only seen the movie twice. Another good dark comedy is Fargo. I know everybody likes that movie, Fargo. That and like Clay Pigeons, like I talked about before. Those are 2 really good dark comedies. I really like morbid dark comedies. From England, oh my gosh, I'm jealous. Catapult gun, that's what it is. Thank you. Gene said it's a catapult gun, slaughterhouse technology. I couldn't think of it. But seeing that at the time, pardon me, I was like, that is so cool because you don't leave a bullet. It's like that one story where the guy or the girl stabbed the person with the shard of ice, the icicle, and it melted. I think that was a Criminal Minds episode. That's a great show. Criminal Minds, Matthew Gray Gubler, the guy with the long hair. That's a great show. I believe it was one of those episodes and then it melted. Yeah, bolt gun is probably it. Yeah. Another good one from kind of back in the day was it Bringing Back the Dead with Nicolas Cage. Do you guys remember that? Where he's the ambulance driver that could like put his hands on people and bring them back. That was a great movie, Bringing Back the Dead. That's another obscure Nicolas Cage. I'm a huge fan. Nicolas Cage, Joaquin Phoenix. If y'all saw Longlegs, that movie, creeped me the fuck out. That was such a good fucking movie, Longlegs. That was so fucking creepy. I haven't seen Skinamarink. Everybody's telling me I should see Skinamarink. I don't know if you guys have seen Skinamarink. I guess it's more of one of those like atmospheric horrors. Oh my god, look what I got. Check it out. If you guys have seen Caddyshack, my neighbor gave this to me. Oh, it died. It sings the song. It did. It died. That's why she gave it to me. Bringing Out the Dead is a Martin Scorsese movie, I think. Yep, Martin Scorsese, one of my favorite. Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, two of my favorite directors. I have a lot of favorite directors. I can't think of offhand. The Gopher, yes, dude, it sings the song. I'm all right. I've played it a bunch. It goes, I'm all right. Don't know and worry about me. And he like dances his hips. I don't know. When I go outside, my neighbors and stuff, everybody's always giving me like cool shit. I love it. I love it. Because I'm like the weird chick on the block with the tattoos that's friendly and says hi to everybody. But it does the, I'm all right. That's embarrassing, Gopher. You did not show up. I'm embarrassed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And then I got my notebook. Okay. Obviously, we all love these movies. Now, yes, he says, do you remember The Naked Gun? Nice beaver. Well, thank you. You like my hairy beaver? Thank you. Yes, the best character of the movie. Thank you, Jean. That's why my neighbor gave it to me, because it is my favorite character, and I'm goofy like that. I would like dance out in a song, and I'm like the one that's kind of annoying, but I'll make you laugh, like the Gopher. Like I'll pop up out of nowhere and piss you off, but I'm cute and I'll dance. Okay, that was weird. Yes. The Naked Gun movies. Did you guys see the new one? The new Naked Gun movie with Pamela Anderson? Gratuitous beaver shot. That's for a different website, baby. No, I'm kidding. Did you guys see the new Naked Gun with Pamela Anderson from Loaded Weapon 1? Yes, yes, with Leslie Nielsen, Loaded Weapon 1. Those are good movies. Remember that? And Hot Shots Part 2 with Charlie Sheen. I love those 90s comedy movies. But like I was saying, the new is it Loaded Weapon? I think it is the Loaded Weapon. Oh my god, I'm getting it confused. The one with Leslie Nielsen and Pamela Anderson. It was really funny. I don't know if anybody saw it. That, and what was the other remake that I saw? I don't remember. Do you guys remember those movies, Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2? Without Leslie Nielsen, it just won't be as good. Yeah, oh, that's right. It wasn't Leslie Nielsen. I'm sorry. It was Liam. It was Liam Nielsen in the new one. I didn't finish it because of my attention span, but it was pretty funny. Happy Gilmore 2, I did not see it yet. Oh my god, I did not, and I want to. It looked, the preview for it looked so good. I love Adam Sandler. I love Adam Sandler movies. I love Chris Farley. I love 90s SNL. I love comedy like that. I did not see Happy Gilmore 2, but you know what? I'm going to write that down on my movie list. Nigel, did you see it? Did you see Happy Gilmore 2? I bet it was cute. Happy Gilmore 2. All right, so you know what we're going to do? Not even a preview. Super Troopers 2, same. I saw the preview for Super Troopers 2. I saw a preview for Happy Gilmore 2. I saw the preview, and that made me want to watch it. I saw the preview a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to see that. It looks so cute. And there's a lot of cameos and stuff. But yeah, the Super Troopers 2 looks really funny. I like the, oh my god, Broken Lizard, that comedy troupe. Those guys are hilarious. That was another one. I went in fresh, and I didn't want to see it. Like, I worked at the video store when Super Troopers came out, and I was like a stoner chick, and everyone's like, you guys see Super Troopers. You got to see Super Troopers. And I was like, eh. And then after work one night, I sat down and watched it, and I was like, oh my god, this shit is so funny. Is there something I can do for you, or my wife can do for you? That he's one of my favorite characters, the Eurotrash guy. Loaded Weapon 1 is the Lethal Weapon parody. It had Kathy Ireland doing the Basic Instinct interrogation scene where she uncrosses her legs and they show a beaver sitting in her chair. LOL. Yes, that's right. I remember that. Yes. Just like, what's her character? Sharon Stone. Just like Sharon Stone did in Basic Instinct. Good call, Slipknot fan. I gotta go to England. Okay, so I had set up a game, but I don't know if you guys wanted to play this game. It's kind of hokey. And I was actually expecting more people. Yeah, Sharon Stone, yeah. God, she was hot back in the day. Remember that movie Sliver? With the cameras? Did you guys see that with her and one of the Baldwin brothers? Where they move in that apartment complex and there's like cameras in the bathrooms? I saw the movie a little too young. Sharon Stone, dude, when I was a little girl in the 90s, oh God, girl, she was it. I wanted to be her. So I came into some unexpected cash yesterday. I had blessed a friend and the universe blessed me back with some general knowledge game. Yes, thank you. So I was going to play a general knowledge game. It's going to be music based. Okay. And it's going to be all over the board music. It's going to be like questions about bands, like Slipknot questions, old music. I wanted to try to make it fair for anybody who's participated. Okay, so I got a bunch of scratch-off tickets, okay? And I don't gamble. I don't usually do scratch-off tickets. And I wanted to make it fun because I probably didn't win shit, right? Slither. Heard of Slither? That movie? Okay, yes. That movie with the girl when she's in the bathtub with the worms. What's her name? The star of that. The girl from The Office is in that. Jenna. That is a great movie. I like body horror movies. Body horror movies are really fucking cool. So this might be really hokey. But what I did was I compiled a list of questions that I was going to ask. And it's like a music pop quiz, okay? And what I was going to do was I was going to ask you guys, wait, license and registration, meow. Yeah, right? Meow. Meow? Yes, I love doing that to people too, just saying meow. And if they've never seen Super Troopers, sorry, Gina, I had missed that comment. So like I was saying, so I have 11 envelopes, okay? Numbered 1 to 11. And each one has a lottery ticket with a denomination of anywhere from $1, $2, and $5. And instead of just me just like being a asshole and scratching them off myself, what I was going to do was I was going to ask you guys like basic music quiz questions. And whoever answers correctly first, you get to pick a number. So like, let's say you pick 8. I open the envelope, and obviously, like, I'm going to be scratching it off, and we see if I won. But there's, like, a cute little uplifting quote in there. And I know that's hokey, okay, but sometimes we just need a little pat on the back. And like I said, the universe blessed me with a little extra money. So I thought I could, I don't know. I thought we could play together, and if I win, cool. If I don't, whatever. So I'm going to ask a question. If you know the answer, type it in, okay? And then if you get it right, whoever gets it right first, I'll let you pick a number. And then you get like a fortune or a positive affirmation. Because I felt like an asshole. Like, I'm scratching off a ticket and sounds interesting. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure if that was hokey, but I didn't want to be an asshole. Like, hey, look at me scratching off tickets and getting money while you guys watch. Like, that's kind of rude. So I put like a little positive affirmation in each envelope. But these questions are going to be all over the board. There's going to be a little singing. I like to sing. I'm not great at it, but I'll do it anyhow. All right, first question. And I'll give you guys like 5 seconds. And if nobody gets it, I'll just answer the question for you guys. I'm sure you guys will get these. And then I'll just pick a number at random or you guys can throw it out. This sounded really clever in my head. And if it's not executed well, I apologize. I just want to have some fun with you guys and like discuss music. And then like, if I win money, you guys get to see me win money. If I win like a huge amount of money and you guys are in the stream, I swear on my child's life right now, if I win a huge amount of money right now, I will share it with everybody that's in the stream. If I'm going to put this on record right now, if I win over $100,000, if I win $100,000 or more, because I put a decent amount of money in this, if I win $100,000 or more, whoever is in the stream when I win that, we will share that evenly. I swear on my child's life, this is recorded. We will share that evenly amongst us, okay? This is the Thoughtful Thursday, Good Luck, I Love You All stream. Let's start with the questions. All right. First question. Who can tell me what Marilyn Manson, who can tell me what his real, full, legal name is? Thank you, Slipknot. Aw. I just like to be nice. I like to make people smile. I like to have fun. James. Brian Warner. You got it, Slipknot. Brian Hugh Warner. All right, Slipknot. Pick a number 1 through 11. Any number. Let me get my coin ready. And if we win a bunch of money, I got my Japanese hand drum. That might sound really obnoxious. Maybe I won't do that. And then whatever number you pick, you get like a little message from me. I know I'm hokey. I'm a mom. I'm a boy mom. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're all lined up. 7. Lucky number 7. All right. Where's 7? All right, so we got 7 for Slipknot. Oh, okay. All right, so here's the message. It says, stay unique. I feel like that's perfect for you, Slipknot. Okay, the denomination, we got a $2. What kind of ticket is this? Okay, $2, $10 extra ticket. Okay. I got my penny. All right. Now, let's see if I can set it up. All right. All right, so my numbers. All right. So my numbers are 7 and 3. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is not gonna work. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see me like actually scratch it, but my numbers are 7 and 3, and it says, okay, I don't really play scratch offs. Reveal $10 to instantly win $10. All right, see the numbers. All right, so my numbers were 7 and 3. Did I get anything? I didn't get. Did I get anything? Oh my gosh! I don't know if you can see it. I got the instant $10 gem. Does that mean I won $10? Does that mean I won? No, I didn't win. I did not win. I don't play scratch offs. I just got the gem. I just got the gem. That's okay, though. That was fun. Did I do this right? Okay, 7. 7, 17. Oh, wait, no, I did win. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry, you guys. Thank you. Okay, I did win. I did win. And it's, you know what? I'm a winner because I'm having fun and I'm hanging out with you guys. So I'm a winner already. And I don't care if that's hokey. 17, 13. Okay, so I won $2 on this one. I'm sorry. I thought you guys would be able to see me like actually scratch them. Thank you for your patience. I'm very new at this. I just wanted to have some fun with you guys today and like get to know everybody and talk music. All right, so we got $2. Thank you. $2. Okay, and we'll set this back up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he picked 7. So 7 is gone. 7 is gone. And we answered that question. Okay. Now, okay. Who can tell me what is Snoop Dogg's real name? Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Who can tell me his real name? I like Snoop Dogg as a person, as an artist. I would totally have a coffee and a, well, I don't use anymore, but I would totally hang out with Snoop Dogg. Does anybody know Levon maybe? That's close. That's close. I was actually, Levon Jones, that's close. Close. Does anybody else want to try? So I'll give you a hint. His initials are CB. If nobody gets it, I'll just say it. So his real name is Calvin, close, Gene, Calvin Brodius Jr. And Nigel, since it's your birthday, Chris Brown. Nigel, since it's your birthday, would you like to pick a number? Any number. Chris Brown is, didn't he like punch Rihanna? Caleb Jones. Gene, you were the closest. 9. Thank you, Nigel. All right, here's 9. All right, let's see your little message. Aww. It says, you are appreciated and valued. If that's backwards on the screen, I'm sorry. I did not think that through. But it says, you are appreciated and valued, Nigel. And you are. And I appreciate you being here. Let's see the denomination. And oh, it's another one of the 10 by 10s. Gosh darn it, where's me penny? Carlton Banks from the pressure. Yes. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. Do the Carlton. All right, so we got a 10 times extra. Okay, my numbers are 6 and 8. Oh, those are the extra numbers. Okay, so my numbers are 12 and 16. Okay, let's see what we get. Womp womp. I don't think we got anything. Wait, what is this? What is that? Let me see. Oh, it keeps saying up here, instant $10. So I keep thinking I won the instant $10. Again, if you're just joining me, I'm not familiar with scratch-offs. I just got a bunch of them yesterday, and I thought it'd be fun to do them on stream. Okay, did I win anything on this one? I don't think I did. I did not win anything on that one, but that's okay. That is okay. He's crying. Yes. All right, next question. Okay. Can anybody name at least 2 members of Death Clock? All 4 is cool, but just 2 members of Death Clock. Any 2 members. I'm going to put my winners over there. Close. That is close. Can't remember the others. I know somebody. I know at least one of the people on here knows some of them. I'm not going to correct you on his name. That is very close. I'll give you a minute because it might be hard to type out. Close. Oh, Nathan Murderer. That's close. You're mixing 2 band members. That's really close. I don't want to ruin it. Oh, another thing about Death Clock, and like I was saying, Brendan Small writes all their, well, they're not really together anymore. They're together, but he wrote like all their music. He's a very talented musician. I cannot say enough about how amazing Brendan Small is as a creator, a musician, an animator. I actually tried to make a video, a short about him, but everything was getting copyrighted. So I just gave up on it. That's the issue. I don't know if you guys create any videos on YouTube, but copyright is a huge issue. There's a lot of shorts I just had to scrap because of the copyright issues. So I'll just tell you. So there's Pickles, Swissguard, Toki, Nathan Explosion, and Murderface. Gene, are you in the chat? The guy who does the Doom guitar music is good too. Yes. Thunder Horse, yes. That's a song by Death Clock too. Yes. Gene, are you in the chat, darling? I know Gene knows all of Death Clock. I was giving him a chance to type it out. Nathan Explosion. Thunder Horse, yeah, that's a cool fucking song. I love Death Clock for me. So I have a shitty car, as some of you guys have seen from my videos, and when I play loud bass music, it like rumbles. So anything Death Clock blasting, especially Thunder Horse, it's like. And then I got a giant Rammstein sticker across the back of my car. So you see me coming. My shit's all smashed up, and I'm blasting Death Clock with a Rammstein sticker. Well, okay, nobody got that one, and I can't find Gene. So I'm just gonna, let's see. Anybody just throw out a number, and whatever number pops up first. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, and 11. Any number. And then that'll be the next envelope. Let me check my time. I'll be right back. Ooh. We're good. We're good. 11. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, we keep getting the $10 scratch ones. This says, you're a good role model. I don't know if you are a good role model or not, but you seem like a good person, and that's all that matters. I try to be a good role model. I try to encourage and inspire others to just be yourself, be nice. Don't be afraid to embarrass yourself or be cringe, because life is way too short. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but I don't care. I'll dance like an asshole on camera. I'll sing like I don't care. If people don't like me, it's whatever. You know, it's their problem. Anyhow, okay, we got another one of these 10 times extra. Okay, I'm going to do it correctly this time. Okay, I'm going to do the winning numbers first, okay? We got a 3 and a 13. Oh my gosh, it's shaking the whole feed. I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh, I love that smile emoji. I did not mean to shake. I appreciate your guys' patience. I've never live streamed before. I didn't know if it was going to work. All right, let's see. My numbers are 3 and 13. Did we get anything? Nope. Let's see about the extra numbers. 17 and a 1. Nope. Let's see about this. Okay. It's not a winner. But that's okay, because it was fun. These emeralds. Yes, exactly. Okay, thank you. That's kind of what I was going for, was like fortune cookies, because I thought that would be really rude for just me to get something. And I mean, I know it's just a nice message, but to me, I'd rather get a nice message and a pat on the back sometimes. Okay. So let's see. Okay, this one I already know. I think I know who's gonna get this one. Okay. Thank you so much, Slipknot. Thank you so much. Aw. I think you might get this one, actually, this question. Okay. How many members are currently, right now today, considered in the lineup of the band Slipknot? How many active members today are in the band Slipknot? Yes, I knew you were gonna know that. I knew you were going to know that. Or go ahead and pick another number then. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. 7. We already did 7. Oh, you're saying 7 members. Yeah, it's 9. It's 9 members in Slipknot as of right now. I know they rotate members. Number 3, Slipknot. Thank you. We got number 3. Okay. It says, you are respected and accepted. That's a big thing for me, respect. You might not agree with me, and I might not agree with you, but we can respect each other. All right. Now, hopefully this is a different card. Okay, sweet. We got a 7, 11, 21. Oh, shoot. That means I'm going to have to do math. All right, let's see. I got 6 plus 6 plus 4. That's 16, right? Oh my God. I should not have gotten a math one. Yeah, that's 16. So that's a no. All right, 6 plus 6 plus 1 is 13. 5 plus 3 is 9. Okay, that one was not a winner. That's okay, though. That one was not a winner. Hopefully the math is mathing. Math for me. I love algebra and solving equations and all that. It's just been a long day. The math is not mathing for me today. Okay, now let's see about this one. Okay, we already got that. Okay. Oh, this one, I don't know. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to get this one. This is a little bit obscure. I might have to sing the song if you guys don't know this song. But who sings the song, A Change Gonna Come? And it goes, I was born by the river in a little tent. Just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it is. Do you guys know that song from the 60s? Do you guys know who sings that? Eddie Vedder, close. That would be Pearl Jam. This guy is African American, and he was shot. He was shot by a prostitute. And he was like a black soul singer. And it's not Otis Redding. We talked about him earlier. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Better Call Saul. So the singer would be Sam Cooke. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Sam Cooke. He's a great singer. Bob Marley. That's a really good guess. That is a really good guess. And I did not sing that. I did not do that justice. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. But his name was Sam Cooke. He was killed. Well, that's interesting celebrity death. If you guys don't know about Sam Cooke, that's a really interesting celebrity death. Basically, he hired a prostitute and she shot him in a hotel way back in the day. I really like soul music too and old R&B. Okay, so Nigel, why don't you pick a number, hun, if you're still with us? Go ahead and just throw out any number. I can't see on my end who's here, who's not. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm a jerk. I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. 6. Awesome. Thanks, darling. All right, so we got 6. Whoa, this one, okay. This one has 2 in it. This says, well, I'll show you and then I'll read it. Okay. It says, there is something in this world that only you can do, Nigel. You're special. Okay? There is a talent or something in this world that only Nigel knows how to do. And nobody else, none of us can do it. And celebrate whatever that is. We're all special, I think. Okay, so, we got a new one, and I've never seen these ones. I've never seen these ones before. Okay, rubies. Oh, goodness. Please bear with me because I've never played this one before. Okay, bonus. Reveal a symbol in the bonus box. Okay. I don't know if anybody is familiar. What's djent music? Oh, that's what you're good at, is DJing music? That's a talent. I can't DJ. I can't sing. I still try, though. Okay, how do I play this one? Okay, my numbers. Oh, it's just like the other one. And this is a $2 card. Okay, so let's see if we want anything. My numbers. Oh, it gives you a lot of numbers. Okay, 17 and 30. This is a confusing scratch off. I'm going to be honest. Oh, I love Meshuggah. Oh, it's a genre of music. I love Meshuggah. I think did I see Meshuggah live? I have seen Meshuggah. Yes, I saw Meshuggah a couple years ago with Amanda Marth. I forget. I love Meshuggah though. Oh, it's a genre DJ. I've never heard of that before. Okay, multiplier. I don't know. Oh, so if I won, it would have been multiplied. All right, let's see about the bonus. This is a confusing one. Okay, bonus reveal a. I didn't get a money symbol. I don't think that one was a winner. That one was not a winner, but that's okay. Hey, oh, hi in the mouth of madness. How are you? Nice to see you. Good evening. We're just playing a game. We're doing music trivia. I'm asking general music questions. Yes, huge metalhead here. Sweet. Oh, you missed so much of the metalhead stuff. I'm just asking general questions. And whoever gets it right gets to pick a number. And there's a corresponding envelope with a nice message in it for you. And then I'm doing a scratch off to see if we win. And I'm so glad everybody's here. Loving the mouth of. Yes, me too. Every time I see his screen name or his or her, I'm assuming you're a man. Every time I see that screen name, I think of that movie. I love that movie. That is a great movie. Okay, we got another scratch off. DJing guitar music is a mirror. Oh, that's really interesting. That's really interesting about the, I don't know how you pronounce that. That's really interesting. Let's see if I got anything on here. I don't understand what the symbol thing is. Oh, I got to get a money bag. No money bag. I got a strawberry and a sun. All right, my winning numbers are 12 and 15. Ooh, okay. We got $2. Oh, yep, that's it. Okay, this one we got $2 more. So we got $4. $4 so far. All right. Okay, so we did that question. Ooh, you know what? I don't know if anybody's going to know that one. Okay. Okay, who can tell me what year Kurt Cobain died? The date is cool, but just the year. I'm fine with just the year. $1994, yes, Gene the Machine. Gene the Machine, you missed the whole death clock question. Pick a number, Gene. I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, and 10. And I said died, I didn't say kill himself. I said died. 10. We're not going to get into that, but I don't think he killed himself. But we're not going to get into that. 10. Thank you, Gene. All right. Oh, Gene. Yes, you got the $5 card. But first, it says, you are stronger than you know. Look how far you have come. And that's perfect. That's perfect. We all are. We're all a lot stronger than we know. And Gene, you got a $5 in the money. In the money. Went up to 400,000. These are the ones, guys. If we get 100,000, I meant 1894. $1994. Well, Kurt Cobain died in 1994, but I won't go say he killed himself, but he died. So like I was saying, if you're just joining the stream, I went up to 400,000 from AI. Okay. From AI. Degen is a fundamentally car-centered. In fact, the word degen is an oh my gosh, that's so interesting. I'm going to have to check that out. Let me write that down. Is it kind of like sitar? Almost like music. I love sitar music and exotic music and mandolins and stuff. That sounds really cool. I'm going to have to check that out. Degent guitar. Sweet. All right, Jean, we got a in the money a $5 card. How do we play this one? Match any of your numbers. Wait, match your numbers, any of the winning numbers when the prize shown. Okay, let's see what our winning numbers are. We got 38, 36, 32, 39. What's with all the 30s? Let me see. I'm sorry if it's shaking. I didn't think this out super well. Oh, did we get something? And you know what I always do is I always just double check these at the gas station because you never know, you might have actually won and missed it. Okay, did we get anything? I don't think we did. Gosh darn it. That's okay. Let me see. 38, 36, 32, 39. Good thing I didn't get the crossword ones. We would have been here all night. Nothing on this one. But that's okay. That's all right. Okay. Working our way down. That was number 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of them left. Meshuggah has got, yeah. Oh, okay. So if it's like in that vein, yes. Okay. I like Meshuggah. I like Behemoth too. I've seen Behemoth live. But again, that's a whole thing with my it's a whole religious thing. They're a little bit satanic, and I'm not satanic. So, all right. Let's go for another question. Okay, who sings the song Wings of a Butterfly? Come on and show him your love. Rip out the wings of a butterfly for your soul, my love. Do you guys know that song? Do you know who sings that? That's a great video and a great band, by the way. But can anybody tell me what band? It's a one word. I got some hip-hop questions coming up, too. If anybody listens to hip-hop, I'm going to see who knows what about what. This band was Bam Margera was a huge fan of this band that sings this song. And their symbol was the heartogram, if that tells you anything. Yes, Dante! Hey, what's up, Dante? Him! You already know. So, Dante, what we're doing is we're playing a game. And whoever gets the right answer, you get to choose. Yes, Wings of a Butterfly. Love that song. You've not heard that song before, Slipknot fan. You should check it out. Wings of a Butterfly. It's a really cool video. Really cool song. So what we're doing, Dante, is we're playing a game. And since you answered the question right, oh, love you, dude. You get to pick a number. And whatever number you pick, there's going to be an envelope with a little message to you and then a scratch off. Yes, Phil Vallo. Oh, beautiful. So if you want to pick either 1, 2, 4, 5, or 8, any number, and then you get a little message, and then I'll do a little scratch off. Come on and show them your love. 8. All right. Good choice. Good choice. Ooh, and it's a new one, too. So here's your message. It says, there is no one else like you. There is no one else like you, Dante. We've been chatting for a while through comments. You're a good dude. You're good people. And I'm glad you're here. It's nice to see you. All you guys. All the people that subscribe to me. Nothing but love. Nothing but kindness. You guys have no idea. It means the world to me. Hell yeah, dude. I'm going to cry. I'm getting choked up. This one is called Electric Cash. I've never done this one. Thank you, Dante. Much love to you. Much love to Nigel. Guys, it's Nigel's birthday today. Jean's birthday is on Friday. So wait, what sign would you guys be? Today's May. Be Geminis? Right? If your birthday's around now? I don't know. I'm an Aquarius. Okay, Electric Cash. How do we play this one? Okay, so this one is a winning numbers. So let's see. Gemini, yes. Okay, sweet. The twins. That's right. We did talk about that earlier. All right, sweet. All right, my numbers are 35, 4, 10, and 39. Let's see what we got. Electric Head, White Zombie. Hell yeah. Electric Head. Oh my God, I love Arch Enemy. We talked about Arch Enemy. We talked about Ginger. We talked about Amon Amarth. And I love Rammstein. 52 years old. I'm 43, dude. Oh my God, I love all kinds of music. So he was just saying some of my favorite bands are Arch Enemy. I love Arch Enemy. Ginger. Metallica, Amon Amarth. I love Amon Amarth. Nightwish. I like Nightwish. Slayer. I'm not going to say anything about Slayer. Rammstein. I love Rammstein. I saw Rammstein live. Some people already know this. I saw them at Toyota Park a few years ago, and it was the show where the guy died off the mezzanine. He was sitting on the edge. Some people say his girlfriend pushed him. I don't know, but it was during Ik Doe Die Weh, which is one of my favorite Rammstein songs. And I was rocking the fuck out. And then I get home, and the next morning my mom's like, somebody died at the show. But holy cow, does Rammstein put on a good show? That was on my bucket list to see them. And then I bought tickets to see them again, and then COVID happened. So I didn't get to see them. Slipknot, yes. Oh, you're saying, yeah. And Slipknot's a great band. Fear Factor. When I think of Slipknot, too, I think of Fear Factory. Fear Factory. Oh, my God, Fear Factor. Not the show. The band, Fear Factory. But they're kind of in the same vein. All right, I'm going to scratch this. All right, Gene, let's see what we got. Yeah, I love music. Like we were talking about earlier, I'd rather listen to music than, like, watch a movie. Did we win anything? I don't think we did. Womp, womp, womp. Let's see about the bonus cash. I don't know what that means. All right, I got to get a something and a something. Wait, if I get a... Let me take off my glasses here. Okay. Reveal two matching symbols in the same. Okay, I did not. Linkin Park in 2015. Yeah, Fear Factory does kick ass. Oh, that would be really cool to see Linkin Park live. What is that one song I really like by them? There's one song I really like by them. I can't think of it right now. I don't think I won anything on this, guys. This one's confusing. I did not. We're just going to say I did not win anything on that. All right, we got 4 left. All right. Okay, now this question is for anybody who listens to hip hop. This is another one of my favorite artists, and you'd be surprised. Okay, can anybody tell me what year Young Dolph died? One of my favorite rappers. Does anybody know what year he died? In the End is my favorite. I think that's the one. That's the one I like, is In the End. And in the end, nothing really matters. I tried so hard and got so far. I don't know if you guys know who Young Dolph is. But if anybody knows the year that he died, I know. Do you know? I'm sorry. I have an infection in my nose. I know that's really gross. I can't even pronounce what it's called, but I have an infection up in my nose right now. I'll give you guys like 5 seconds. You guys probably don't listen to Young Dolph. Where did Dante go? I know you listen to Young Dolph. Dante, I know you listen to rap. We've talked about it. Young Dolph, before or after Biggie? Way after. This was recently. See, it's been speculated Slipknot's as one for Yes. Okay, so that's okay. So Young Dolph was killed in 2021. I like anything really hardcore, whether it's like hardcore rap. I like all, and maybe it's because I'm from the city and I live like in Chicago. I like the rap music. But Young Dolph was actually murdered in 2021. But in the Mouth of Madness, why don't you go ahead and pick any number, either 1, 2, 4, or 5. So what Slipknot was saying was, it's been speculated the Slipknot logo in his profile, which is Slipknot S, was modeled at their Fear Factory singer Bert C. Bell's forearm tattoos. I believe and agree with it. He chose number 4. He or she chose number 4. I think you're a guy, though. All right, let's see what your message is. It says, you deserve the best in life. I believe that. You seem like a really, really, really nice dude. All you guys, like I said, all my subs, you guys have been nothing but nice. It's another one. We got a Rubies. This is a $2 ticket. It's one of the Rubies. I'm a guy. Okay, cool. I just didn't want to assume. All right, let's see if we won anything. I'm sorry if I shake the table. We'll just do it straight down. I don't think I won anything on that. No, let's see. Nope, let's see. And then my numbers are 13 and 30. Okay, it's not a winner, but that's okay. That's all right. We got 3 left. 3 to go. All right, let's do another question here. Okay. Who can tell me the name of the lead singer? Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. He says he loves my tattoos. Thank you. I love my tattoos too. My sleeve is not done. I got my sleeve started. This is my fantasy sleeve and then my horror sleeve. I got a funny story about this tattoo. I'm actually going to tell the story about this tattoo really quick. So if you guys can see, it's like a ripped and bleeding heart, right? This tattoo was one of my first tattoos. I got it done by Scott Marshall, the guy who won Ink Master before he was famous. It was a really bad experience. I'm gonna make a whole video about that. But so it's a ripped and bleeding heart. I got this done. I was 19, and I went to a tattoo shop in the city to look at Flash. I'm looking at Flash on the wall, and this really cute, heavy-set African-American lady comes up to me, and she's looking at it. She goes, "Honey, can I touch that?" I said, "Yeah." She starts rubbing this, and mind you, the lettering was not there. It was just the heart. She rubs it. She goes, "Now, sweetie, why on earth would anybody get a female vagina tattooed up on their arm like that? Like, it's pretty, but why would you get a vagina on your arm?" And I just looked at her, and I started laughing, and I said, "Oh, my God, you think that's a vagina? What did I do?" So I went back and I had somebody else redo it all, but it looks pretty much the same. But I will never forget that. The way she touched it right here, like, girl, she literally said, "Why would you get a vagina tattooed on your arm?" I will never forget that. I forgot what tattoo shop I was at. But if you guys know anything about Ink Master, Scott Marshall won. He did 3 of my tattoos before he was famous. I don't like to speak ill of the dead. That was a horrible experience. Horrible experience. I over-tipped him. He did a cover-up on my back. Like, I could talk about tattoos all day. Okay, he says, remember in The Simpsons when Homer is banned from Moe's Tavern and his exact double comes in asking for a beer and a fresh accent and calls himself Guy Incognito and Mo throws him out? Yes, I do. Oh, you love horror. You're a published horror author? That's awesome. I swear to God, that is a true story. That is a true story. And the way she rubbed it and poked it, like, honey, why would you get a vagina up on your arm? And she was so nice and sweet about it. So I love horror books. Books of Blood, Clive Barker. Oh my gosh, I love horror books. That is really cool. That is really, really cool. Thank you, Jean. So does anybody know the lead singer? He leads 3 bands technically: Tool, Pucifer, and A Perfect Circle. Does anybody know his name? He's another really cool fucking guy that I love. Kind of controversial to some people. Pucifer is an awesome band. Tool is one of my all-time favorite bands. Clive Barker is the funniest guy. Yes, he is a really cool guy too. I believe he's gay. Not that that matters, but Stephen King is your favorite author. I love Stephen King. Love, love, love Stephen King. The Shining. Maynard James Keenan. Yes, Slipknot fan. Got it. Maynard James Keenan. Pucifer is a really cool band. A Perfect Circle is a great band. My middle name is Judith, so I love that song Judith by A Perfect Circle. All right, Slipknot. We've got 1, 2, and 5 left. If you want to pick any number, 1, 2, and 5. Dante, you left, didn't you? I'm going to bust your ass later. I had questions just for you. 1. All right, we got number 1. It says, oh, this is a long one. I'll show it to you and then I'll read it to you. This is one of my favorite sayings, one of my all-time favorite sayings. It says, I'm going to cry. As bad as it gets, never forget. Someone out there is praying for the exact things you already have. Like sometimes I'm like, man, my car is busted up. Like I don't have this, I don't have that. I can't afford to go to the concert. But I have nice hair and I got a house. Like I got a roof over my head. I got food. One by Metallica, hell yeah. Like I got music. I'm able to listen to music. Like it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. And people are praying for the life I have. Sorry, I didn't mean to get like hokey and emotional. Thank you. Thank you so much, Slipknot fan. That's what I want to do with my channel. Like I have a lot of mental diagnoses that isn't really nobody's business, but I have a lot of like depression issues, and instead of like falling into a depression, feeling sorry for myself and like isolating and not leaving my house and not talking to anybody, I thought I would try to meet with like-minded people and just, you know, get out there, be goofy, be silly. Music is my drug too. Music is my drug. Music and like making other people feel good. Like making, like uplifting other people, being a bright spot in somebody's day. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Ew. But like music and just making people feel good. Like that's my bread and butter. And so many people are like starting channels to like make money and getting monetized. And like, I don't really give a fuck about that. I want to be able to talk music with people. So this has been awesome. Like this has been amazing. You guys have no idea. Like I'm high on this right now and I'm going to feel awesome about everything we did today for the next few days because this has been awesome. Okay, enough. I'm such a dork. Okay, so we got another one. I am not going to get these ones again. I don't like these ones. The 10X. It's so nice to meet other people that like music so much. I love music. So my numbers are 7 and 9. We're gonna be naughty and we're gonna do the instant first. Music is more than just a drug to me. It's my existence reasons for being. Yes, same. If I didn't have music, if I couldn't listen to music, when I went to rehab, I've been to rehab a few times. When I was able to have freedom, the very first thing I always did, music. First thing when I got my phone, music. Okay, instant 10. Banana. It says banana. Whatever the fuck that means. All right, let's see if we won anything. We got a 1 and a 20. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the whole dang thing here, guys. Did we win? Did we win? No, it's not a winner, but that's all right. I'll double check it, but that's all right. All right, we're down to 2 more. We're down to 2 more. I got 2 questions here. So since there's only 2 more, I'm just going to ask one more question, and then we'll just scratch them both off. Let's see. What? I don't know if I'm going to ask that question because I don't think you guys are going to know the answer, and that's nothing against you. It's about, like, old blues music. Well, I'll throw it out there. Well, I was just going to say, does anybody know the movie Lady Sings the Blues and who that's about? Banana, watch out for the minions. Banana. He says banana. One of my favorite movies from 1974 is called Lady Sings the Blues, and it's about, yes, Billie Holiday. Thank you. Okay, Jean, I did not know you would get that. That is one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite singers. Billie Holiday was an amazing woman. Recently, I read a book about an immortal dog. It was impossible to put down. What was it called? That sounds familiar. That sounds really familiar. I love to read when I'm able to. Jean, 2 or 5? I love Billie Holiday. And again, it's a wordplay joke. Oh! Oh my God! Woo! That was overhead of perspective. I like puns. That was a good one. I'm going to read it again. Recently, I read a book about an immortal dog. It was impossible to put down. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is funny. When I read text and like messages, I take things so literally. 5. Jean says 5. All right. All right, Jean, I'm counting on you. Let's see what your message is. It should say you. It says I. I deserve to take up space. And this one's important to me because the way I look, like tattooed, and I'm a little different, and I swear and I smoke, I don't fit in where I live. And people like to make me feel like I don't belong or I don't deserve to take up space. But I do, and I'm a good person, regardless of how I look. Oh, really quick, speaking of good person, that's something that I wanted to. Oh, Sons of Lambs, kind of. Is it from. He said, is your necklace from Sons of Lambs? Yeah, the death moth, yeah. And I have the death moth tattooed. I love moths and death moths. I just really like bugs and creepy crawlies, but it is kind of from Sons of Lambs. Really quick, speaking of like good people and doing good or whatever, I do volunteer work with a program called Feed My Starving Children, and I'm going to be vlogging some of my volunteer sessions. That being said, my name is Big Titty Goth Bitch, and I might have to change that. So if you guys can bear with me, I might be having to do a name change so I can vlog my volunteering sessions and not embarrass anybody. So if you guys, like I said, if you see my name change, that is why. I believe it's really important to give back. I do charity work as much as I can, and that's something that helps me stay sober. And instead of like getting depressed and staying at home feeling sorry for myself, you'll see when I do the vlogs and stuff. He says, wow, I was thinking if it was a Sound Slam fan. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, actually, what I got to do a few years ago, where I live, I got to go on a bug hunt, an entomology bug hunt with Purdue University professors of entomology, and it was at St. James Farm. Yeah, I changed it to Big City, and I have to, and I'm gonna have to change my other one, because it looks really bad for the charity if I'm representing them and they feed starving children in third world countries. So thank you. It is so fun. So I love this place I volunteer at. We put together food packs for starving children in third world countries. I'm going to be doing a session Saturday. I'm going to be filming it and vlogging it. That's why I did the live stream today instead of Saturday. But normally I'm going to be doing live streams on Saturdays if you guys want me to. If you guys like this and we want to do live streams again, I'm going to probably do them on Saturdays. I run my own nonprofit called Guys Against Abuse. Oh my God, that's wonderful. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm a survivor of domestic violence. That's what I talked about earlier. I lost all my possessions at my house, everything to a domestic violence situation. So I'm kind of rebuilding. Sorry, Jean, we got a 7-11-12. I have like 4 minutes left on the stream because my roommate's going to be home soon, and she's a 75-year-old Irish woman, not related to me at all, and she absolutely hates me, and she hates that I even exist. So I got to wrap this up. And I don't think you guys want to come outside and smoke with me. All right, 7-11-12. It's time for the math to be mathin'. The math is going to be mathin'. So 2 + 1 is 3 + 4 is 7. We got $1, baby. $1. Dollar make me holla. All right, 2 + 8 is 10 + 9 is 19. This is why I don't have friends. This is why. Okay, 9 + 6 is 15 + 8. I got 2 on my fingers. 16, 17, 18, 20. Wait a minute. What? Wait, 9 + 6 is 14. Oh my God. 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That is not, we just got $1. We just got $1 on that one. So far we've won $5. This is the last one we're going to scratch off. Number 2. Do. And the message is, it says, you hold wisdom beyond knowledge. So many people talk about how they're so smart or they're book smart. To me, it's better to be wise than smart. And somebody who's really wise doesn't think they know everything. Like me, I'm always learning. I don't know nothing about nothing. I know a little bit about plants, a little bit about music. All right, this is the last card. And this is one of these gosh darn ruby ones. Wait a minute. Didn't I have 2 $5 cards? We must have scratched them. We did. We did. All right, last card, y'all. It's going to be the red ruby card. Sorry if it's shaking. You know what? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Okay. I'm so bad. Sleazy but sweet. Sleazy but sweet. I don't think I won anything. I don't understand these symbols. I might need help. By the way, a full tattoo of sleeves and a tattoo of Frankenstein on my calf. I love... That is so cool. He says, by the way, I have 2 full sleeves and a tattoo of Frankenstein on my calf. I love the Universal Monsters. Okay, my sleeve is started. This is supposed to be my fantasy, like my fantasy death sleeve. Okay. And then this was supposed to be my gore horror sleeve. Sweet. But I ran out of money, and where I live in Chicago, I'm just going to say it, the tattoo artists out here are egotistical as fuck. Egotistical as fuck. And I have a really hard time just getting the tattoo I want, done the way I want it, for the price I want. They're all, a lot of them out here, it's their ego. Like the one on my thigh. A lot of you have seen the one on my thigh. That is not how I wanted it to look. And see, like this one, like the crying eyes, that's not what I asked for. I love all my tattoos. I wouldn't remove them. I wouldn't change them. They're all of character, but that's just the ego. But I've only seen the Bela Lugosi Dracula from the original verse. Yeah. I have a friend I haven't seen in years, but he's got a really cool Bela Lugosi tattoo. I'm going to see if I won anything on this card. I don't think I did. 7, 27, and 12. Womp, womp. We didn't win anything on this one, but that's all right. So, well, I really, truly, 100% appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to be here with me, taking the time to watch my videos, comment my videos. I don't know if you saw my one post, but obviously people start YouTube channels because they want to make money, right? I'm not going to make money off of the content, showing my tits and shit, right? But I made something better. I made a lot of friends, learned a lot about cool music. Oh, I'm sorry, I got an infection in my nose. You guys have raised my self-esteem. I want Creature from the Black Lagoon tattooed on my other leg. Oh, that would look cool if you got that done right. What country do you live in the mouth of madness? Yes, YouTube should be for fun. That's what I'm saying. This for me is for fun and for connection and to inspire others. I'm just gonna say, I have depression, I have ADHD, I have PTSD, but that doesn't define me. Those are things I deal with. And instead of like being depressed or I just want to get on and inspire people. Like, you're not your diagnoses. And I've talked to a few subscribers that are like, it's obvious you have ADHD. Okay, sorry. I'm just doing the best I can. Oh, you're in Southern California. So you probably got like good tattoo artists out there. I was only asking because I know people, I know Slipknot, he's in England too. But I know people from England that don't have the issue with a tattoo artist being egotistical or overpricing. In Chicago, personally, I run into overpricing, or they're just assholes, or they're all about their art. Like, I get it, it's art, but it's going to be on my body for the rest of my life. So like I said before, like this one, too, like this one was not done perfectly well, but it was an awesome experience. Once they monetize YouTube, yeah, I agree. Oh, you were born in Los Angeles? Hell yeah. That's fucking cool. I've always wanted to go to California. I agree. And it's the thing with YouTube, I miss the old YouTube when people like me would just get on and post stuff about their day. Now it's, you have a slick thumbnail and everything's got to be polished and scripted. And, oh, my family's perfect. It's not how fucking life is. Like, it's not. So, if my channel gets taken, it gets taken. I'm not trying to get monetized. I'm trying to build a community here. I posted how I liked Elvira. And I got some comment about how she's copyrighted and I can't make money off her image. I'm not trying to make money. I'm trying to have fun and spread good vibes. That's it. And if I got monetized, cool. But they ain't going to monetize me. I've had channels before and I've gotten banned for smoking and for showing too much cleavage. But back when I was bad on drugs, I had channels and I got, yeah, all the channels are echo chambers just grifting for money. Yes, and they copy. They copy, cut and paste and copy shit. Like, I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm not saying anything to teach anybody. But, like, I got cringy jokes. I want to make people smile. That's all. Every time you guys leave a nice comment, that to me is worth more than $1. Because I think about that. Like when you guys are, oh, you look so beautiful today. Those comments stay with me. I love a woman who speaks her mind, a supporter here for life. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are going to make me conceited. I love people that speak their mind, that aren't afraid to be themselves. And most of all, I love people who are kind. It costs exactly $0 to be nice, but you can make people feel like $1,000,000. And I'm speaking to you guys directly in my chat right now. You guys specifically have left me some comments that I'm going through a really hard time in my life right now that I'm not going to elaborate on. I have a lot of reasons to be bitter and to be a bitch. Thank you, Jean. But like honestly, you guys have like your comments, like Jean, all you guys that are specifically in the chat right now, you guys have left me some comments where you have no idea how much that's meant to me. Like yesterday, I was having a really, really rough day. My roommate relapsed on drugs and was high, and I don't use drugs. And it didn't make me want to relapse, but I just didn't want to deal with it. And I logged on and actually was in the mouth of madness, had left me a really nice comment. And like that just changed my whole night. And instead of like sitting in my car crying, I was like, oh my God, I am beautiful. I'm awesome. So like, and like Jean, you already know, you've left me comments that have gotten me through. So just like, thank you guys. You have no idea. Just me and any creator, any nice comments you guys leave. I know I speak for myself. It really means a lot. And I never get tired of hearing that I'm beautiful. Like nobody gets tired of hearing that. But the other comments about like how I have good taste in music or how I look really nice in this outfit, like, thank you. Likewise in the mouth of madness. And this is why I started this channel, was I don't like to go out. I don't like people. I don't trust people. I have problems in public, the way I look. People just instigate. But this is my community. Like this is my community. And like I love you guys. I love you guys. And you guys have kept me going just by being here and your nice comments. So if there's anything else anybody wanted to say or ask me, my roommate's going to be pulling up. And if she walks in, she's going to start tell me that I'm a dumb bitch. So I'm going to probably close the stream. But just thank you guys so much. Like even just thank you. Thank you. I love you guys so much. And I'm sorry I got emotional. And I'm sorry if that was like hokey. But yeah, I love you guys and I appreciate you. And if there's anything anybody wanted to say or any questions or anything, like I was saying before, I'm going to try to do live streams on Saturdays. I just have a volunteer session this Saturday, and it's a physical, like I'm actually packing and palletizing food boxes. So I feel like I'd be really tired after volunteering to do a live stream. So, yeah, but thank you guys so much. I hope it's the compliment serum you Sarah Connor from. Oh my God, I've never read that compliment, but that would be a badass compliment. Sarah Connor and Terminator 2 with those arms. Everything you guys say to me, it goes right here. Like it really does. I don't know if some people just read the comments and, oh, somebody told me I was beautiful again. Oh, no, I read every comment and it goes right here. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much, you two. You guys all have a wonderful night. I love you guys so much. I'm going to log off because my nose infection is going haywire. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Stay creepy, stay kind, stay unique. And thanks for being here. And we got $4, y'all. $4. All right, I'll see you guys later. And Sarah Connor's over here. Yes, hell yeah. What's her name in real life? Linda, I forget. Thank you so much, Jean. You guys have a wonderful night. See you later. See you later, guys. I love you. Have a great night. Take care.